There's one thing that was one of the guiding principles at the very beginning of the history of the Philharmonia, and that was the orchestra as a response to the technological development of its day. And the reason why the Philharmonia was put together was the advent of the LP, the new medium. So the new medium demanded a new orchestra. And Walter Legg, the legendary producer, put the Philharmonia together of the finest players of the day. And of course, the fact that the Philharmonia has been in the forefront in looking at ways to use modern technology in distribution and recreation of the music we play, that ties into the guiding principle or the founding principle of the Philharmonia Orchestra. I have witnessed the nearly miraculous way certain sounds and certain expressions are being transferred from generation to the next. When there's a new young player, in a few weeks she or he has become a Philharmonia player, producing the same kind of sound, melting into the luminous sound idea of the Philharmonia. It works in two ways. There's the transferring of emotion, whatever it is, from existing generations to the new one. And there's gravitation from outside, people who feel at home and inspired and moved by the sound and want to be part of it. And I'm sure that if somebody would hear the Philharmonia live in 1945, as opposed to now, there would be a big difference in terms of what they hear. But I'm absolutely certain that there would be some kind of hardcore feel in the sound that has not changed, has not gone away. And that's what makes it unique. And that's what makes it possible to develop, widen the horizons, widen the repertoire, deal with technology, deal with this and that, without risking losing its soul, because it's there. You can't take it away, because it's in the DNA. And symbolically, of course, the fact that the Philharmonia almost right away started working with German conductors. It's of course much more than only symbolic, but even the symbolic value of the gesture is enormous. Okay, there are these two countries that for years were locked in this incredibly bloody battle, losing basically two generations of young men. Now they're collaborating with symphonic music. There's some incredible beauty in that. And also the practical, non-symbolic thing was that some of the greatest musicians of the day, such as Furtwängler, could give the young musicians an idea of the sound. They had the best in front of them straight away. And of course that is like a shortcut to greatness, because you work with the best. And as everybody knows, the quality of your teachers is a very, very crucial thing. And if you have a teacher who inspires you, teaches you what you need to learn and more, makes an everlasting impression in your life. We never forget our teachers. So therefore I've always said that teaching is actually one of the greatest professions, because if you're a good one, you become immortal. And in this case, of course, these established master conductors became the teachers of these young musicians, and therefore they were never forgotten by them and were able to transfer what they had learned onto the next generations. And working with the next lot of great conductors, somehow the seed was planted then, and now what we hear today is a Philharmonia in full blossom, starting the next 75 years of journey to new heights.